Facebook's finally working this morning. Yeah. Maybe it's not working this morning. On Facebook? Wow. Sorry, guys, I can't pull up the Facebook chat here. It's on the tablet. I'll try in a minute. So, good morning, everybody. We got some of the ladies playing this morning on the table here, and then we'll have Stephen Holem versus Rod Arsenal on the other table. They're just warming up. So, I think we got her working now. It had, yep. Sorry, guys. So we got it had started streaming to my personal page. So we got the ladies starting off this morning. We got Steven and Rob going to be playing on the other table. Good morning, Neil. Morning, Ron. I got Gordon. I actually got both tablets up, so I'm monitoring YouTube and Facebook chat. So we'll see how this goes by myself this morning. I'm getting whiplash with my head going back and forth between the two tablets. This is Cindy at the table. So, Stephen wins the toss. It's a B-side match on both tables. Morning, Dean. So, this is Shannon at the table, my Scotch doubles partner that we won the Scotch doubles together on Tuesday. Morning, Tony. Yeah, I got, like I said, we're live on both. Facebook figured out whatever they had going wrong. Didn't sound good for Steven there. Don't hear any balls going down. Nah, not really. Not any better. A whole lot. I got even less sleep last night. I only slept for about 2 hours. But we're here this morning. We'll plug away. I got start 9-ball teams at 2 o'clock. Morning, Lewis. Andrew. Thanks, Dean. Yeah, I was around the world yesterday. I was looking at an outage map, and it's most of North America and a ton of Europe. Morning, Jeff. No, well, that and my stomach issues that I was in the hospital there for. Not helping things. And being pretty much on a liquid diet for the last 2 weeks. I got zero energy. But I guess that's the key to winning. You got to come out less than 36 hours out of the hospital, right into Scotch doubles and win it. Yeah, Grant was here till the end last night, so he'll be sleeping in. His back and neck are killing him too. He was looking like he was in some good pain. I'd give him my little Dr. Ho TENS machine, had it on and trying to help him out. We're getting old. Rod's got a pretty good looking table to go one up. Or Rob, sorry, if I'm calling him a Rod. Only trouble ball for Cindy on the table is that after this and the one getting down to the other end of the table there with that one frozen on the one stripe. Oh, she's got a good angle to come down into it right here. Dr. Ho works awesome. That's crazy, Jeff. Morning, Sarah. Yeah, I played little favoritism this morning. Shannon, my Scotch doubles partner and girlfriend, moved them here. The one lady that was scheduled to play on here this morning didn't want to play on the stream, so we don't force anybody to do that. So we moved tables, and this is actually Shannon's first time playing on the stream too. So, morning, Gail. I got the Tylenol arthritis that I've been given Grant and using myself. But I got, coming out of the hospital, I got some hydromorphone pills that'll really work, but it doesn't help your pool game with your head. And I can save those, don't want to use them if I don't have to. And one of those would put Grant to bed for like 3 days straight. Well, Shannon will be good if she can see the 11 from there. Morning, Jim. Carlton. It is Rod. I was calling him Rod. It's morning pool for the commentator. It does. I know the first, I mean, me being the one that started all this 3 years ago with my cell phone doing my league matches, it does add pressure. Jacoby was one in Penticton, Jim. With the last day we did the draw there. We had sold enough tickets on it, so we didn't wait to do it at the start of this one. It does. I mean, it doesn't bother me at all anymore. I've played on it enough. But it does add pressure. And like I said, this is Shannon's first time too, so both these ladies, more than likely their first time for Cindy as well. Morning, Joey. No, this is a B-side. The winner of this plays in the B-side final. Joe Spence is sitting in the hot seat. Gail from Edmonton won that Jacoby. I know don't think she's got enough to bank it in the side there past with that. I believe it's a 10 or 12 ball on the rail. Not much place to hide. Morning, Maureen. Hey, David. Kim, Shannon's got partially torn Achilles tendon, so she's got a doctor's exemption to wear those. She can't wear any shoes with the heel on the back, so that's why she's got flip-flops on. You're good with them if you got a doctor's note. So she did. She talked to Wayne, who's the head ref for here, and she's good to play in the flip-flops. Ooh, I don't know if she got corner hook there. Rod's looking good for 2-0. You know what? It's not. It's still really bugging her, and it happened September 1st. They do not do surgery on the Achilles tendon anymore. Oh yeah, yeah. We've still signed up to. Well, did it play in softball last year, and we're both signed up to play again, starting in May. Trying to tell her she should take another few months off, but we'll see. When she actually tore it, she played 3 more games after because we were at a tournament out of town. She's nuts. Facebook is working this morning. I'm monitoring both chats, so I got 2 tablets up. Is that another dry break from Steven? I know he was practicing his break this morning. He's moving the cue ball all over the place because he wasn't breaking that good warming up. Race to 3 for the C standard ladies, so it's the bottom division is the C. It goes CBA. A is the advanced. The Rod can cut that stripe in, but he's running into that one ball and doesn't have a good shot after that. That's why he's taking his time there. Yeah, that's our 8-ball team shirt from our league. Well, you know what? I mean, it's watching. You go any longer and it runs overtime, right? I mean, 3's short race, but some of those races to 3, if they go hill with the ladies and even the men in the C division, I think the men go to 4. But, or is it 5? No, men's 5, 6, 7 for the ABC. But I've seen some of these matches to 3 go almost 2 hours or over 2 hours, so you can't, don't have enough tables to run any longer. Yeah, there's been a few of the ladies' matches take that long going to 3. Rod's looking good again. Well, good luck, Gary. Yeah, it's 9 a.m. start time here, Eastern time zone. So it puts 6 a.m. back on the West Coast. well controlled by Rod there. He's just going to have to play, try to play last pocket with that 8-ball. Or no, I don't. Yeah, that 8 goes by the 3. Or this bottom right, depending on how he wants to play it. That'll do for a 3-0 lead. Yeah, Steven has to win this or he's in big trouble. Rod goes up 4-0. That's really, really tough. There's his chance. Well, Steven's had 2 dry breaks. He's down 3-0. Turn the volume up. Should be going pretty good. They got music playing too, so I can't have it too loud or it's going to start picking up that music. Yeah, we had no music the last couple days, but they got music going this morning, so I got to try to keep the volume down a little bit. Morning, Todd. I know Shannon's not having a good morning. She was up most of the night too. Her eyes are really bugging her. She'd had something stuck in there yesterday, been using eye drops all night, so. Morning, Clark. That could be with her too. She does have allergies and stuff. I'm rough today. I didn't sleep good last night. Stomach started bothering me a little bit last night, and which kept me up all night. It just felt a little off, but I was so worried it was going to blow up like it did, because that is, honest to God, the absolute worst pain I've felt in my life over the last 2 weeks. I was just worried it was going to start again. Yeah, we should be good. I got my audio monitors that are bounce up and down showing the volume, and it's showing pretty good, so. Shatton's got a nice angle on this little top right, and you can come up and play that 8 in the side. This is where you don't want to underhit it. You can overhit it, because then you got a shot at the 8. You don't want to hook yourself, but concentrate on making that ball first. Underhit it. With that 9 ball there, blocks the kick. If you come straight up here off this bottom rail up, you might call that in the top right. So I'll make Shannon go back and watch this. And best learning tools, watch yourself play. Nice hit. And gets a nice leave out of it for the most part. Nice little combo by Steven there. Gets unlucky. I don't know if you can see enough of that 5 to make it. That's awesome. Yeah, the YouTube it's got the best picture for on the big screen. Like I said, I'm following around with both chats, YouTube and Facebook. I know Facebook's got sort of 26 watching on YouTube and bounce around 114, 115 on Facebook. A lot of guys will watch on YouTube and follow the chat on Facebook, although there's a delay difference too. YouTube seems to be a lot faster. Roll this head, one in the top corner. Dead straight. It's perfect. And you roll ahead, side pocket, stop right there for the 8 in the other corner or the side. For Steven, needs this game, and then he's breaking, needs to run that, get it to 3-2. alternate break. It's tough if you get any more than two games down. Nice thing here, if he's got a little bit of an angle, he can draw it back and use that 14 to hold for the 8 ball. If I were Shannon here, I'd come down off this bottom rail again, because you can go off that stripe into the top right corner. Gives you a better chance. This, you don't have that big of a ball to hit. Although if you hit it, you're bringing a cue ball way up table. So the best way for anybody to learn, I've found a great Ben Grant as well. Even set up your phone, record yourself playing, go back and watch. You'll see when you miss a shot, you might have stood up, or see where you twisted your wrist or you weren't lined up properly. Stuff like that. Or if you ever get a chance to play on our stream, especially for the first time or lower level players, even up into the B to the master level with the commentary we're doing, we try to help out and give suggestions on what some of the options are, what you can do or what you did wrong or right, and go back and watch. It's a great learning tool. Just gotta watch that top right corner. Oh, she hit it nice. A lot of people overhit that. What? Nice shot. Steven's got the BK rush. BK Rush, and then he's playing with actually a BK2 butt with the Revo shaft on it. A nice break by Steven there. Yeah, Shannon's eyes and neck are really bugging her. So we didn't sleep a whole lot last night. I just told her that's no excuse, so go home. Said she needs to win this game. Just said stop worrying about playing on the stream and just shoot. That 11 ball is going to be tough for her, and the 9 ball. Steven's looking good on the right-hand table here. Steven will be able to, should be able to run into that 9 ball. She's going to need to have good shape on this 3 ball. Shannon can take her 13 to the top right. It's not going to leave her a whole lot, but she can play a safe on the 11 ball to play the cue ball right down to that bottom rail. Oh, just going choosing the bank. Okay, let's just bank it in. Now she should play a safe. I keep telling her enough offense. Got to think defense sometimes. Top spin on the 11. Park that cue ball down on the bottom rail. Pop that 11 out a little more over towards the pocket. Steven's got a thin slice into the right side, and that cue ball's traveling. Oh, see again, she was going for offense. Banked that and broke. Got lucky on the leave. And left her not a lot, but an easy save for her. That 8's got about a half a pocket or a third of a pocket by that top ball, I think. Yeah, he really had to cheat and throw that in. That's Rod will be out here for sure. Nothing in the way. Everything wide open, nothing on the rail. Yeah, I don't know what their issue was with Facebook, but Cindy should be thinking safe here. Thin off that 3 ball, off that right rail, and right back down to the bottom rail, or shoot the 3 into the 5 with a little draw back to that bottom rail, which is looking what she's going to do. Depending on if Shannon can see from that 13 ball to the 11. Almost a stop ball there to leave the angle to draw back down for the 8. And especially at the sea level or lower levels, you know what? To play a safe, leave the, or I guess at any level, leave the hardest shot you can, long and tough. If you're gonna leave it open for them to see, park the cue ball on a rail or leave it long and make them work for it. Make them make a good shot. Again, the higher you get, the more higher percentage the player's going to make that tougher shot. But just trying for the leave, forgot to make the shot, but turned out really well. Again, hit the much the right side of that 2 ball as you can with a little top right, and put that cue ball on that top rail with 3 blockers for Cindy. Again, if Cindy's unsure of a shot here, play it safe. This is a little bit of a 2-way shot depending on how hard she hits this. Nice leave. Yeah, Shannon made a couple of these kicks when we were playing in Scotch doubles, so. Oh, that's tough. I can't see how close to that 8 ball she is. She's real close. As somebody hit our camera over there, feels like we're on a boat. Said she's made a few of those kick shots. You didn't always call something on a kick shot. Yeah. You gotta call that. Why would you call no call? Nice kick. You gotta call. That was a perfect shot, but you gotta call that. You could cut it that 8 in the corner from there. Yeah, she was thinking she wouldn't have had a shot on the 8, but like I said, she kicks really well because she can't jump. Hey, Terry. I think Cindy called safe. I don't know. I wish my opponents would play safe like that on me. No. Yeah. That was. I figured you would have gone around there too. Nice try. Oh, no. What's he guarding? I think I would have played a stop shot there if I were Cindy to play. I think it's the 4 in the top right. Thanks for tuning in, William. Steven gets a game back. Now he needs to break and run this. That's tight. Yeah, Stevens broke dry twice. That's why he's down. I don't know if I'd go off this top rail because you're going to scratch. Unless you're playing just to make the hit and just dead on ball weight. Just to hit it. Because you're going to go off that 8 and scratch. If you're going to. The only nice thing is if you go for this just incredible pocket weight is if you touch the 7, it bumps it in front of the 8. 7 you can make in there right now. Oh, nice. Different angle than what I could see. Nice shot. Rod Arsenal. Last name's Arsenal. Again, it's tough for us to see from back here what the angles are, right? So I can only tell from what I'm seeing from sitting behind the monitor here. I didn't. I said you shouldn't be shooting it like that, but I didn't have the angle to look at it. So nice shot. Yeah, Stephen. Stephen plays a lot of snooker, and yeah, especially with the valley, you got to use that pocket to your advantage. The size, you can create incredible angle on these tables. Morning, Nancy. And the Facebook people, I'm reading a YouTube comment saying Stephen uses the pockets to create angles he needs. That was my answer to it. This smart shot by Rod there. He's put that 13 out to where he can use it to break the ball out. You might see Stephen, I don't know if he'll tuck in behind it or he might move that 13 out of the way. Stephen can hit this, but what advantage is it? All it's going to do is tuck it deeper in there. I don't know what that ball is. The center of the top rail there, hard for me. 10 or 12. I might even push that over to the 9. He might even tuck that 9 a little farther in. But I don't think he goes for the hit on this 8 ball. Maybe looking to tie it up even worse. Or tie another couple of Rod's balls up. Unless he's got a window through there. Shout out to Alan and Sean by Paul. Yeah, Stephen's not happy with himself. I don't know if you heard that. Excuse me. Off the rail, off the 8-ball. That was a nice shot by Shannon on the right-hand table. Gets unlucky for getting down to her ball at the bottom rail. She does have the one play it with a little top left. Try to leave yourself straight coming up for her 4-ball. Whoa. The 9 gets out of the way, and it just did. It's tight. She's going to have to cheat the pocket on this going up. I'm looking straight down that angle. I wouldn't be playing that on the side. It goes in this corner. I'm looking down the angle. You can cheat it that much, but she's going for the side, which is tough. There's Steven pulls it within a game. Rod lost an opportunity there. He had control of that, but he had a bad leave, so they're taking a little break. If I were Rod, I wouldn't have taken the break because the break's only going to calm Steven down a little more because Steven was frustrated. I know Rod got frustrated there, but he's still up a game. But they're both heading downstairs out to check the weather as Grant does. Yeah, it is. That's the winner of this plays in the B final. Winner of this match plays Ryan Miller with Joe Spence sitting in the hot seat. Sharon's got a good opportunity here. It's not very hard. Straight top spin, you'll come around the 15 ball here for the 7. Right. Oh, she's got a little bit of an angle here. And this is where you can cheat that pocket a little bit. But you got to put a good stroke on this with a little, almost straight side, a little lower on the side to sort of stun it out off that rail. She might be able to get a little top left. It's hard to see exactly the angle we got here, but you don't want to follow. Oh, she had more than enough. What a shot. Well, these guys are going to be under the time limit, right? So, Hill. CompuSports is where all the brackets are. Look under the RAID CCS Canadian Championships. So loser of this match between the ladies is out in 9 through 12. Scratch on the break. This is Shannon's first big singles tournament she's played in one of these. I'm feeling a little better. I'm going to say I'm only at about 50%. We're supposed to get our thumpers delivered here, hopefully today or tomorrow. I'd love to use it for the 9-ball teams this afternoon. I'm playing again. Actually, after these matches, I'm going to check and see if it's delivered. It's coming in Grant's name to the business center here, the conference center where we're at. So I'm going to throw the mic on mute here for a minute, guys. I'll have the volume back on here in a minute, guys. Nice win from Shannon. Come back from 2 down. We'll switch straight over to Steven's full screen match here. And I'll be back with some commentary in a sec, guys. If you guys remember me saying that Rod shouldn't have taken that break right off when they did, because Steven was on tilt there too. He was not happy with missing that 8-ball. Said that's the worst thing he could have done. Steven come back 2 games straight. Steven's feeling good now. Yep. Shannon did win. Yeah, Shannon came back from 2 down to win 3 straight. Shouldn't be anything wrong with the stream. I'm monitoring it on YouTube and Facebook, and it's looking good on our end. So if you're having issues with it, just log out and log back in is the best way to try to reset. We're we're talking about you, John, so I can't have the volume on. Yeah, guys, I'm talking with guys walking up behind me and chatting. I turned the volume off, so and I got called out of the room for a minute to check on a couple things. So it'll be on and off between now and 2 o'clock when we start playing our 9-ball teams. I'm not sure if Grant's playing 9-ball teams. He might be able to sit on for the afternoon, but I'll be good up till about 1 o'clock. And then I'll take a break and go warm up for the 9-ball team starting at 1. But Grant and Ben will be around. I'm feeling a little better. Like I said, I'm about 50% of what I normally am. Generally, there's none allowed, but these guys are playing quick enough. Like the next match on these tables is, let me look. Next match is supposed to start right now, so I mean these guys will be done within about 10 minutes, so not too bad. But there's no smoke breaks allowed. If you can't last for an hour and a half playing without a break, without like an emergency bathroom break, you shouldn't. It throws the whole tournament off. Score is right, 5-6-5. Yeah, I'm only half crazy. I only slept barely an hour or two last night. Stomach was feeling a little upset again, and which had me worried it was going to go full blown like it was last week. I was in the hospital. It was the most pain I've ever been in. So yeah, I didn't sleep too well, but it's feeling better this morning. But just no sleep for me. He didn't get to where he wanted for that 11. If that's what he was looking at next. There is Steven's chance. Thanks, John. Yeah, I was. Maybe I got to come to every tournament and start off feeling like total crap just to win. And we didn't decide till about 10 o'clock on Monday night to enter the Scotch. Ted convinced us, which got to thank him now. He's sitting right beside me. And he told us we could win, so. Yeah, it'll be a long road to getting back to 100%, but nice little touch on that to open that 8-ball. Smartly played. Yeah, we went through undefeated. Yeah, the A side the whole way. Again, it was only a race to 3, but we spotted a few teams 2-0 leads and came back. Well, with our Facebook down all yesterday, our YouTube numbers are up. We got 61 on YouTube and 144 on Facebook. Over 200 people watching on a weekday morning. That's pretty good. You guys all must not have jobs or you could get in trouble watching at work. Best place to watch. You get paid to watch us while you're working. You know what, Sean? I understand that. You get heated, but that was the rule. No need to apologize. I can understand him getting heated. It's just him not shaking hands after. A little unsportsmanlike. Which goes down in the tournament notes for next year. If I can get a shot of that with, I can't. Rough's going to be in the way. Good hit. No, 8-ball's even. The cue that I was playing with, Sean, that's I got a black and white ebony, and that's a Prevail handcrafted cue. I got matching break cue and playing cue by Prevail handcrafted cues. Jerry Pepin out of, he's back in Calgary now. He was living in Creston, BC, is my cue sponsor. His break cues and jump cues are amazing. He's got a couple jump cues coming for me fairly quick, and then I got another custom build coming at some point. I got to get together with him. He's going to build another one for me. John commented on YouTube here that YouTube's got a much better video format. The quality on YouTube is much better. They're both we're streaming to both. Yeah, John, we'll talk later. They're both going out at full HD, but YouTube looks better. It doesn't lag as much as Facebook, but a lot of guys we watch that'll put, especially if you're watching on a big screen, you can Chromecast to your big screen TV on YouTube. Looks much better than the Facebook. A lot of guys watch on YouTube and then follow the comments on Facebook. you can change your settings on
He's not even big enough to be the cream.
You look like you got an eyeball missing. What's with that? You don't want to put a face on there?
It's in the cue ball.
here. You can draw it in. That's what I just got. This is Hill Lynn. Yep. We'll see how Stephen plays this. He's going forward. Oh, he's got a nice angle on that. That was in a Scotch doubles match. What had happened is Shannon and I were playing. It was the A-side final. And Hill. And I sorry, I forget his name. His partner, she was at the table looking at it. He had 2 balls left in the 8. And she was looking at it for a minute or two, and he yelled out to her, either one, just roll it in. Either one's fine, just roll it in, which is coaching. You're not allowed to talk at all when you're at the table. So I told him that's a foul, and he disagreed and got heated. So we called a ref over, and he said to the ref what he said, and the ref said, no, that's a foul. You cannot talk to your opponent or your partner while you're at the table. So that cost him the match. And then they lost their next match, so they were out in 3rd place. But yeah, he was right ticked off, and then went to shake his hand at the end. He wouldn't shake our hands, so I understand getting heated in the moment, but you know what, shake hands when it's over. Good job by Steven there, guys. I'm going to reset the stream here, and we will be back with the B-side final, which will be Ryan Miller versus Steven coming up pretty much right away. So I'm going to reset the stream. We'll be back within the next 10 minutes when they're starting. So Facebook's back working. We're looking good. So we'll see you back in the next 5 or 10 minutes here, guys.